let's get to the Sixers now. I pretty amazed by the 76ers. Pretty amazed by Joel Embiid. The Sixers, if you remember, they had a 3-game winning streak in the middle of December. And some people were thinking, hit the panic button, trade whoever for Ben Simmons and get him now. Take a lot less than what you're. I'll take picks. It doesn't matter. Just get Ben Simmons off the books here. And since then, the 76ers have won 15 games. They are 15-14 in their last 19 games. And in the month of January alone, Joel Embiid is averaging 2 more points than he is minutes in the month of January. He has scored 34 points per game while averaging 32 minutes per game throughout this month. And he's well averaging over a double-double. And his last 5 games, you have really seen those assist numbers start to pile up, just like the 1-point win against the hapless Kings, who apparently just pulled out of any trade consideration for Ben Simmons, or any real trade right now with Daryl Morey and the 76ers. If Halliburton's a part of that, can we make it happen? Anyway, the Sixers aren't there yet. And maybe that'll change with the trade deadline now just 10 days away. But the way I look at it right now with the 76ers, you got to get whoever you can that can help this team win now. If that means you can get picks, you can use those picks in the offseason, maybe bring somebody else in like a James Harden or somebody else that could help this team win a little bit. But right now, what I'm watching with the 76ers team is a team that desperately needs to get help to the man himself, Joel Embiid. And I know that is not an uncommon thing to say. It's a very popular thing to say. It's almost to the point of cliche. But I don't believe that the Sixers are trading Ben Simmons before February 10th. I don't believe that is happening. If they can somehow move Tobias Harris and bring in somebody like Tyrese Halliburton and they do something different in that regard, I'm all for it. Because here's one thing. I see Tyrese Maxey continue to take steps forward and improve his game. As a point guard, as a shooter, as a guy who slashes to the rim, I see him getting better and better every single day. Tobias Harris is maxed out already. He's played better, a lot better, and that's helped his trade value. But imagine what this team could be if they keep on taking those steps forward with guys that are consistent scorers from the outside. Guys that will allow Joel Embiid to play a lot more comfortable under the basket and not always have to worry about coming out to the top. He plays great out there. I'm not saying he shouldn't be out there. I'm just saying he won't have to do it as much. And as great as it is, as great as it is that he brings the ball up from time to time, I'd rather just, hey man, you take those plays, take those dribbles off. You just take those dribbles off. Get under the paint, get on the block, get the foul line extended, whatever it might be. Work inside the 3-point line and craft your magic from there, because that's where he's at his most dangerous. I know he can shoot threes, and I like him shooting threes. I'm not saying don't shoot threes, but I like him at the most when he's playing inside the 3-point line and he's going hard to the rim and he's getting fouled. He's getting their team in foul trouble. He's going to the line. He's hitting his foul shots. If you get somebody to play on the outside better than what you're getting right now, that's ultimately what this team needs. Hey, if Tobias Harris continues this upward trend, maybe you don't need to make a trade. Maybe he will be that solid number 2 to a guy like Joel Embiid. But, man, that's got to be a quicker turnaround than what we're seeing so far. He's already started it. That's great. I doubt it'll get to that 20 to 25 points per game type of range that you really need from a number 2 scorer behind Joel Embiid. Clock's ticking on Daryl Morey. He said a couple of weeks ago that he understands that you got to do something to make sure that they're not wasting the time and the prime years of Joel Embiid's career. Well, I think the deal gets done. A deal gets done by February 10th. I just don't think it involves Ben Simmons, unfortunately.